The first set of post-launch DLCs just came out for LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, and these packs include the Classic Skins pack and the Rogue One pack. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Rogue One: A Star Wars Story character pack. The 7 characters listed off for Rogue One include Jyn Erso, Bodhi Rook, Darth Andor, K2SO, Charat, I definitely said that wrong, Malbus, and Director Krannic. How this video is going to work is I'm going to be ranking these 7 characters and then deciding at the end of the video whether or not buying this pack for $3 is worth it, or a lot of you probably already have these skins because, like me, you would have gotten the extra $10 to get all the DLC packs. Coming in at number 7, we have Malbus. Not my favorite character from Rogue One at all. Rogue One, honestly, in my opinion, doesn't have the best characters compared to a lot of Star Wars movies. Definitely better than much of the sequels. However, Malbus just isn't that interesting of a character. He has kind of a unique design, but in my head at least, he's kind of just like the big, strong, tough guy with like a big machine gun, and that's pretty much all there is to him. He has that little, I think it's like an ammunition thing that follows him around, which is kind of cool, but it's also really clunky and kind of blocks some of your vision, so just not my favorite character at all there. Coming in at number 6 place is Bodhi Rook. This character had a pretty important role in the movie, as did most of these characters do. However, his design, he just looks like very, I don't even have a good term to describe it as, but just nerdy, I guess is the term I'm looking for, which isn't even like necessarily a bad thing. I just don't really love this character design, and he plays extremely similar to the other 2 characters, Jyn Erso and Darth Andor, and I just prefer both of them, like character design more, and his gun and his just abilities, the way he moves is like the exact same as the other 2, and I just don't like his skin as much, so that's why he's coming in at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is Darth Andor. He's actually getting a show made about him on Disney Plus, which I think will be interesting. But like I said previously, the characters in this movie just aren't really a super strong point. The movie as a whole, I think, is better than the characters, but I'm kind of going off a tangent here. Anyways, Darth Andor, pretty good skin design. He's pretty just average looking, but he has a really good blaster, and his abilities, not necessarily abilities, but just, you know, his combos are unique and a little interesting. He shares them, like I said, with Bodhi Rook and Jyn Erso as well. But I do like his skin design, and he's a very important character to the movie, so that's why he's coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Jyn Erso. As I mentioned previously, Jyn Erso has very similar gameplay wise in this game to Bodhi Rook and Darth Andor. However, Jyn Erso is just more intriguing of a character, as she's really important to the movie overall. And I wish they would have done her character design better. They did a very specific style in this game, and there's only one skin for her, and I feel like it just isn't the one that most people expected, because she's wearing a different outfit than she does mainly in the movie, at least, and I think the other, you know, outfit would have been better. Anyways, it's not that big of a deal, but I just think it brings the skin down a little bit to me. And you know, good character, but nothing crazy. Coming in at number 3, we have K2SO. Now, this character was kind of one of the main parts of the comic relief of Rogue One, and a pretty enjoyable character. Obviously, they're a droid, and a really funny character, really fun. Added a lot of like uniqueness to the movie as like a droid being one of the main characters, and also gave a big sacrifice at the end of the movie, as many of you probably remember. Yeah, overall, this character's really cool. Very similar to IG-11. I think I said it right this time. Last video, I said IG-88. Anyways, yeah, the gameplay is basically the same as IG-11. Now, I don't love the gameplay necessarily, but I like the blaster that this character has a lot, and they're just cool. It's just a giant robot, and just really clunky, and it just really adds to the feel and the depth of the character. Coming in at number 2, we have Charat. I guarantee I said that wrong. However, it's the blind dude from Rogue One, if you remember. I remember this character more than I remember a lot of the other characters from this movie, just as they were like pretty interesting, and they were really cool in that one fighting scene on the Scarif Beach. And that does not change at all for this game. They have both a blaster and a melee weapon, which I think is cool. And the character design is just great as well. I didn't even know the name of this character. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, but this character is absolutely awesome. Coming in at number 1, we have Director Krannic. Now, Director Krannic is one of my favorite characters from Rogue One. I don't even know who my favorite is, but it's definitely top 2, top 3 up there. Really cool character, the main bad guy. The character design is absolutely like 10 out of 10. I love the character design. Very simple, very Empire-like, just very organized, and yet still you can still see that like evil glare from him, which I love. And his blaster's really nice, and he's got grenades, which you gotta love the grenades from the Imperial characters. Overall, just my favorite character out of these. There's some really, especially top 3, some really unique characters that I liked a lot, but I had to give it to Director Krannic. Just a very, very nice character. I'm gonna say very 50,000 times every video, but yeah, just amazing character. So that concludes my ranking of each of the characters, and now I'm gonna tell you guys whether or not I think you should buy this character pack. Well, obviously, if you buy the character pack or not comes down to your personal opinion on the skins. However, I think this character pack, in my opinion, it's kind of mid. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any more questions, concerns, whatever, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. I always respond. I guarantee you I will respond. Check out my Twitch down below. I stream as often as I can, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And that's about it. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I should see you within a week. Goodbye, everybody.